Today I wanted to show you some of my blooming plants. I have Streptocarpus and African violets, and not blooming I have some epiphytic cactus hybrids. It's a little hard to do this because I've got light coming from the back and it's backlighting. So here are my epiphytic cactus hybrids, and I'll show you those probably in another video. Here are some of my newly acquired violets. This is Fisherman's Paradise, newly acquired but looking very nice. This is also newly acquired Streptocarpus. Try to get it so you can see it a little more easily. This is called Heartlands Tanzanite. Isn't that a pretty little thing? It's just been blooming like crazy since I got it. It's in a small pot. I have to kind of water it about every other day. It seems to like where it is. Gets quite a bit of light. Alrighty, let's see. This I've had for a while, and it's just coming back into bloom. This is an Optimara violet. It's Hiroshigi. Kind of forms itself. I don't do much with this plant, but just water it and fertilize it occasionally. Very pretty little thing. Then we have a real beauty back here. I had this violet for several years, and it had bloomed a bloom here and there. And this year it really went crazy. This is Buckeye Seductress. And I've never had a violet that actually got a head of bloom like this before. I mean, it's really intensely thick. The problem I'm worried about now is the fact that I may have the crown destroyed. I'm hoping not. I'm going to probably disbud this thing, and hopefully it'll, because of the heavy bloom there, I think it blocks the light from the crown. And so I've never had a violet that did that before. So I'm hoping that it won't spoil the entire plant and its growth. So there is Buckeye Seductress. A real beauty. I think I have another start of this. That's the good thing with violets. If you make a mistake in culture, you can always start it over from leaves. Let's see. What else do I have that would be interesting to show you? I have this plant. I'm not particularly fond of. I love the foliage. It's really pretty, but I don't like the way the blossoms flop down. This is called Newtown Quiet Resolve. I love the pink and green. Really, really pretty. But as I said, the peduncles just sort of flop. But the blooms are very pretty. The plant is very pretty. So I haven't quite gotten the gumption to toss it out just yet. I may give it away to somebody at work rather than trash can it. Let's see, do I have any other blooming violets? I have, this is this plant I really like. This is another Optimara. It's Michigan. It's got elongated leaves, and it's got beautiful, beautiful star-shaped blossoms. There are two main types of blossoms in violets. We have star-shaped, as this Optimara Michigan, and we've got the violets that have like two large petals and two smaller petals. And I don't have any, such as this one, such as the Hiroshigi. See, it's got two smaller petals on top and three larger ones on the bottom. So those are the two primary basic bloom shapes in violets. And then of course we have our doubles and triples. This is a semi-double here, Fisherman's Paradise. You can see it's got little semi-double, not quite double, but almost. Alrighty, then we will move on to the Streptocarpus, because I have really a lot of Streptocarpus blooming right now. And this is a French name, Le Pétage d'Alchimie. The flowers just last forever, and they have, the color changes. The longer they're open, they change from blue when they're first open to kind of a red, and then kind of change to a pink as they fade. So that's really a beautiful variety. I'll put that up top here. Alrighty, there it is, enjoying a spot of honor up there. Then we have this cultivar. It's called Wow. It's been blooming quite a bit here lately. Very pretty bicolor blooms, red and yellow. Seems to be happy. Let's see, here we have, I don't remember the name of this one offhand. Oh yeah, this is A.S. Guinevere. Very pretty. There's a bloom that kind of fell off, but you can see how beautiful that is. I love the netting on the bottom. Streptocarpus blooms as they get older and fade. They tend to just sort of fall off. Here we have Kika. It's kind of similar to A.S. Guinevere in coloration, and it's got the netting and so forth. So that is Kika. Very pretty, frilly little thing. Blooms like crazy. And I have quite a few Dibley's varieties. This is Dibley's Alyssa. Sorry, it needs to be groomed a little bit, but it's got the cutest little yellowish blossoms. So that is Alyssa. Then I have another Dibley's behind here. This is Caitlin with a C. So pretty it almost doesn't look real, does it? So that is Caitlin from Dibley's. Hot pink, love it. All right, and what else do we have blooming here? Here we have blue frills. It's going crazy here since I put my, I added a little extra light on my plant stand. I added some LED strips, and the plants really seem to like that. So here is blue frills. We've got a couple more blooms opening up on this other side. Sort of an untidy plant. Nice greenery. It's very happy since I added the LED lighting. Alrighty, here's another happy plant. See, the plants by the window get pretty good lighting, but the plants on the inside weren't getting enough light. So I added the LED lights, and I'm having a lot better results now. So this is Kaigetsu. Really pretty. The purple and yellow. Love that one. Okay. Then we have Purple Panda. This looked really great about a week ago. It's dropped a lot of its blooms. This is Purple Panda. It had a huge head of blossom. Well, it still is pretty nice. It was just like covered, and now the blooms are starting to drop. So that is Purple Panda. And it's rather a large cultivar. Got nice long leaves. I like the foliage on these plants too. Part of the attraction, but of course the blossom is what seals the deal. And then we have DS, stands for Demetri Streps. This is DS Lena. Here is DS Lena. The leaves are not quite as long and strap-like. I mean, I have one that's longer. Maybe I need to fertilize it a little more. But here are the blossoms on DS Lena. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous variety. Very lacy and frilly. Sorry, I haven't removed the spent blossoms like I should have before making a video. Alrighty. Here we have Silvia. This is the, from what I understand from my group that I'm on, my Streptocarpus group, Silvia is the first of the bicolor blooms. Not as big and showy as some of the others, but still very pretty, kind of yellow and purple. Yellow on the bottom and purple on top. So that's Silvia. Not sure I'm going to hang on to Silvia, but we'll see. This is a plant I almost killed, and I put it in a little greenhouse condition, and now it's doing well. This is Zeus. Very pretty. It's still in a very small little pot here. I mean, it was all but dead. I can't believe it came back as nicely as it did. Very pretty thing. Okay, so that is Zeus. More flowers to come. And I think that's about all I have to show you for today. So take care. Thanks for walking with me, and I'm gonna do another video on my epiphytic cactus hybrids. It'll be a little more interesting. They don't flower. I mean, they do flower, but the flowers are not the main attraction. The main attraction is the foliage. Isn't that pretty? Very ferny and lacy looking, but it's a cactus. They're cactus from the tropical rainforest. Here's another variety, Ripsalis gabelliana. A lot of these I've just recently started, and this is just starting to take off. Okay, take care. We'll see you next time.